Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm looking at my weekly sales from June 11th to June 17th. And I got to tell you, after a good week, the week before, where we hit over the 850 mark, things did dip back down again. And unfortunately dropped by under half. And it went back to $407.58 for the week. Now, I don't really know what caused that dramatic drop in sales, but I do know this. The week before I sold 16 items on eBay, and this week I sold 4. There was probably about 4 days straight where I wasn't even prompted to send out an offer. I know that, you know, anytime sales are low, the go-to is, oh, there must be side issues, but I did definitely notice when trying to either list things or revise existing listings, the app would just like spin. So it was a noticeable issue on my end, and I can only assume that other people were seeing the same kind of problems. The fact that I wasn't able to send out an offer in like 4 days straight, that's alarming. Oh well, we made it through the other side of it. $407 of sales, 13 sales in total, so this video won't be too long as I stop rambling. So that was a $238.72 net profit. So my margin was actually incredible for the small amount of sales, because I had a couple of real, decent ones. It was a 58.6% margin. So, I'm not going to complain about $240 of net profit in the week. That's just extra money to my day job, so, I mean, that's fine. But, yeah, it was a little bit low. But, in any case, let's go ahead and get into the actual items that sold. So, first up, we've got this new with tags, this Nike Dry Fit blue tank. This would have been a $5.18 buy cost for me. I sold it on Poshmark for $21. My net profit, $11.62. This was a cool piece, this vintage LL Bean cardigan with the elbow patches. I want to say that this was like camel and something else. Anyway, I paid $6.90 for this. It sold for $40 on eBay, and the buyer paid $14.87 for shipping to the US. And my net profit on that item was $25.18. This was a recent pickup, this new with tag Bowden Sarong like cover up. This would have cost me $5.18. Sold it for $23 pretty quickly, and a $13.22 net profit. This new with tags Wild Fox sweater, this pullover, I've had this for a decent amount of time, but I figured it would take a little while to sell. $6.90 buy cost, sold for $39 on Poshmark. And yeah, $24.30 for net profit on that one. These Carhartt relaxed jeans, a $38.32. Pants are $7.19 buy cost for me. They sold for $33. And my net profit on that item was, where am I? $15.53. This was cool. This was a Polo Ralph Lauren flannel lined jacket. I can't remember where I picked this up, but I did put it in at the $7.76 buy cost, which would be a light jacket price at my main thrift store. It might have come from like a Salvation Army for a little less than that, but either way, it sold for $35 plus shipping. And let's see, that would have left me with a net profit of $9.53. The shipping cost a little bit more than they paid. Fees were high on that one because I actually had it promoted at like a 10% because there were some flaws with it. So I just wanted to move it, but that's okay. Sold this Dirty Dancing DVD. It was new and sealed. Let's see, did I make any money on that one? Yeah, I made 15 cents. Again, this is just one that was in a big lot that I've bought, and I've made a bunch of money from so far, and I mean, whatever. If these ones just kind of flow through and I make a few cents, that's fine. Sold another one of these new with tags, Boston Half Marathon running shirts. This was a women's medium, so my cost on these, $5.18. This sold for $29.78 plus shipping, so my net profit on that was $20.66. And this Lily Pulitzer skirt, this was like a nice soft green with some pink dragonflies and a stripe there. This was in a size 4. This had the kind of year 2000 to 2005 tag on there, the white tag with the registered trademark symbol. So, you know, it was vintage or very close to it. I would have got this at the 51% off sale, and I bought this for $316. It sold on Poshmark within a couple of hours of listing for $39, and my net profit on that was $28.04. Next up was this J. Crew wool blend dress. I've had this for a while now. The dress buy cost is $7.99. It sold for $25 on Poshmark. It's still leaving me with a net profit of $12.01. This was a really cool one. This was an LL Bean signature kind of heavy cable knit fisherman coastal style sweater. I mean, this was chunky. This was definitely a heavy piece. So this sold on Poshmark for $55. My buy cost was $6.90. And yeah, net profit of $37.10. Another LL Bean piece. This was a vintage fleece in a women's full zip medium. This actually came as part of a bag sale, so my cost of goods on this item was 82 cents. And it sold for $28 on Poshmark. So my net profit was $20.58. And this Harley Davidson Spell Out hoodie in a women's 1X. Hoodies, sweaters, buy cost is $6.90. It sold for $35 on Poshmark, and my net profit was $21.10. So yeah, there was only, other than the DVD, which I didn't expect to really make anything off of that anyway, there was only one item where I made less than $10 in net profit, and that was the Polo Ralph Lauren flannel line jacket, $9.53. Everything else was like, I mean, there was a lot of $20 profit items there. So very happy with the items that sold and the margins available. It just, the quantity just wasn't there, but that's okay. We're back. So far this week, it has been fairly slow again, but I'm filming this on a Wednesday. Usually, you know, Mondays and Tuesdays are pretty slow. Wednesday, I have made a couple of sales, so I've got, you know, almost the same quantity of items that sold last week. But, you know, the volume is still low, the sales numbers are still low, but, you know, traffic is picking back up. I'm able to send out offers on eBay. It seems like everything's working okay. And I listed a crap ton of stuff on, I think, Monday evening from a recent pickup. In total, like, I normally have my drops, and then I listed a bunch of extra stuff. In total, I listed over $850 worth of stuff on Monday. So hopefully that's a nice little boost. And anyway, yeah, just another recap, another weekly recap, as low as it was. Not getting discouraged, doing the right things, and, you know, it'll pay off. So, all right, that's it. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.